Welcome to the most massive show, and welcome to the most massive game show in the planet of Africa. A Soccer Master is the name, and I'm super excited to be in the studio today with you guys. And trust me, we're going to have fun all the way. I remain the radio paparazzi on the Mancity, the standing for like never before, and I have Longman in the studio. Welcome, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Welcome to the show today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still remain my humble self, Adeshola Anima Shan Longman, the sports Wikipedia, the football dictionary. I'm very excited to meet you guys today, and I know you guys are excited to meet me here again today. You know how we do it on the game show today. All we have to do is keep on sharing us on all our radio platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Keep sharing and sharing and sharing, because I know you love me and I love you too. You want the whole wide world to know about sports paparazzi, sports Wikipedia, and as well the Soccer Master out there. So the best way you can show us love is by sharing our shows and game shows on all the social media handles. So Paul, let's talk about the world of football and what happened.
You know, I will do it in the first segment. We'll look at the matches that were played across the globe yesterday, and also we're looking at the matches that will be played today. Remember, the second segment also is for the Niger Baller segment, and the third segment is where, you know, we'll sit down and look at the stories and making the rounds in the world of football. Guys, quickly we'll be looking at the Premier League yesterday, and Tottenham Hotspur, along with, we'll say, the London derby, you know, Fulham against Tottenham Hotspur. The game ended 1-0 in favor of Tottenham, and also a record was broken yesterday, Longman. Yeah,
talking about Tottenham Hotspur's game versus Fulham, I think I want to give kudos to Fulham, even though, yes, they lost that game, but nevertheless, I'm thinking and I'm seeing an improvement in the English Premier League. One way like this, we are seeing the lower teams bringing
the fight.
Yes, there was a time there was Leicester City, they was moved, then they are gone. But now we have Fulham there, we have Brentford, we have Brighton and Albion. Newcastle doing very well at the top and giving the fight, you know, to the bigger teams. I think
somebody will say that's what the Premier League is all about.
Yes, after the game show yesterday, someone was asking me that he doesn't know that Fulham and Tottenham Hotspur's game is even a London derby until he heard it from Soccer Master show, and I felt like amazing. Now you know, even when you now watch it, you see that it is not just a derby. It is a tough fight going around with. Antonio Conte knows what he is feeling the heat yesterday, and shout out to Harry Kane who broke another record by being Tottenham all-time highest goal scorer presently.
I know, I think it's not yet the all-time. I think is one more goal. It's just matching that record. Matching the record now.
I'm saying him breaking it. So
definitely.
It is prospective.
Is it possible that Kane will not score one goal in the next?
You see, more than 18 goals.
Yeah.
More than 18 matches to play. Yes, that is minus Champions League and the FA Cup. So I'm congratulating him ahead. That's it. So Harry Kane, I think the only worrisome thing about Harry Kane is there is this news going around yesterday that he's about to extend his contract with Tottenham Hotspur, and what the F? Are you not shocked? Is he not ambitious or what? What do you?
Yeah, that's the word. I think you want to use the word. You know, people will compare him to Gareth Bale. You know, Luka Modric leaving the club during those periods, and they know that I think I need to achieve something for myself. I think I need to lift the trophy.
There is this argument going around with some of my sports analysts and my fans out there that used to argue. Yeah, there is after Thierry Henry's comment after the Manchester United and Arsenal game, saying Manchester United gave Arsenal the fight and all. Some Arsenal fans are not happy about it because they feel like he's not supporting Arsenal like a legend that he used to be. And there is this thing they say that whenever Henry is talking, he used to portray himself as a Barcelona legend. Now, I want to bring that story back to Harry Kane. Okay. Yes, Henry won a lot of trophies with Arsenal, but the most prestigious trophy that he needed the most, one of the reasons he is not rated in the worldwide world is because he was not able to win the UEFA Champions League. And if he had won UEFA Champions League with Arsenal, I think he would have had a chance to win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. Now, he went to Barcelona and won the Champions League. So, presently, he used to rate Barcelona ahead of Arsenal. Now, let's talk about Harry Kane. Harry Kane is 30, close to 30. He's 0 trophy, a lot of golden boots. When people want to talk about Harry Kane in the nearest future,
they won't talk about the golden boot. They want to link you up with the trophies.
Trophies you won. When Pele died, they were saying, yes, this man won 3 World Cups. They did not talk about how many golden boots he won. No. So I'm very, very vexed that Harry Kane, and there are teams, he showed his anger 2 seasons ago that he wanted to go and join Mancity. Yes, the transfer didn't come true. But you try again. You go again. The first time Ronaldo wanted to left United, Sir Alex Ferguson said, give me 1 more year and I will allow you go. The following year he left. Gareth Bale left, and look at his career now. He retired at a very young age, and then he has won everything that he needs to win. And he has done well for his country as well. So I think Harry Kane, whatever it is that is going on in his head, I know he lost Tottenham Hotspur, but then you have a career.
You have a career to pursue. Amazing, amazing. All right. So the words of Longman, guys, you can drop your comments, whatever you think that is right and whatever you think that is wrong, you can let us know in the comment section, guys. Quickly, we're moving down to Italy. But before I go, guys, I wanted to say something about that Fulham game. If Fulham have won that game yesterday, they'll be ahead of Tottenham as at yesterday.
That is why they call the game a derby. And it is much more than a derby because there is a fight going on around there. Yes, people are focusing more on the top four. They are not focusing on the Europa League spots and the UEFA Conference League. From 5, 6, 7, that's the Europa League spots. And I think 7 and 8 is the Conference League. Yes. So we have 2 spots for Europa, 2 spots for Conference League. And now, those spots are being really, it's a tough fight. People are focusing on the top 4 because, yes, Tottenham is there. But look at the Europa and Conference League. We have the like of Chelsea, the like of Liverpool, Fulham, Brentford, fighting for that spot. And I think it's still going to be a long fight to the end. We remember Gary Neville dropping his comments on the possible top 4 by the end of season. So when we get to the third section, I know, yes, we'll be dishing it out to our fans out there. What Gary Neville said and what I saw about it.
Amazing, guys. In Italy, Bologna against Cremonese, the game ended 1-1, and also Inter Milan picking up a red card in the first half. All with Empoli. Empoli won that game 1-0. The first time they won the game in San Siro for the first time in 20 years. Amazing.
That is a big,
I think there's a word goes out that says, a record are meant to be broken. Meant to be broken.
It's going to get broken someday, and Napoli has given that game a tough fight, and they end it with 3 points. And I want to give kudos to that team for staying compacted and taking their chances.
Our own Tyrone Ebue, played.
Tyrone Ebue, yes, he played in the game as well, and he did very well. So I want to give it to them that they took their chances with both hands. Yes, Inter Milan was red carded in the first half, and yet it's not every team that will take that chance. And Empoli took that chance, and they have a record broken for winning that first game in San Siro in a very, very long while. And I think that might board their season. So something very amazing by the end of the way.
Amazing, guys. Also in Spain, Valencia and Almeria, the game ended 2-2, and both teams picking 1 point each in that game. Today in the Bundesliga, we have Schalke 04 against RB Leipzig. Also, we have FC Bayern Munich against Cologne. Today, we have Hertha Berlin against Wolfsburg, and also Hoffenheim against Stuttgart. Also in the Serie A tonight, we have Lazio against AC Milan. What a game to watch tonight in the Italian Serie A. Guys, quickly, that's all for the first half in the first segment for today. But please and please, you can earn yourself a whooping sum of 1,000 naira, 1,500 by just sharing this post and let somebody know about Soccer Master across the world. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and also we're on Instagram. We're also on YouTube. So guys, please and please, I need you to share Soccer Master across to somebody on your platform. And thank you for staying connected to Soccer Master and for the love of football. And do not go anywhere, because we'll be right back for the second set.
Welcome to the most massive show, to the second segment where we talk about our own home ground, Nigerian footballers, where we build our own home football. So Soccer Master, we talk about football because it is just for the love of football, the love of the round leather game. And I'm still your host for today's show, Adeshola Animashan Longman, the Sports Wikipedia, the Football Dictionary, the Nigerian man that will give you Nigerian stories. And I'm still having my standing for that guy that shield and protects me. My G, the sports paparazzi. Yes, before we talk about the Nigerian footballers, I want to talk about how my Nigerian fans out there can win lots of cash prizes.
Nigerian fans or across the world?
Yes, that's true. That's true. Mostly across the world. That's it. I like that. Because just around the world, all you have to do is go to your Apple Play Store or your Apple app and just go and download the Quiz Express. QUIZ XPRESS Quiz Express Smart Boozer. You can stay in the comfort of your room, in your car, anywhere. You can even sit down in the toilet and just win a lot of cash prizes.
Yeah,
On Friday, this last week Friday, we have a winner who won a large sum of money by answering football questions. Can you just help me?
I think it's quite lucrative for a body to sit down and just say, I think how do I make somebody not shout with the hell of his voice and not earn anything? And he says, why do that? Just come, relax, go to your Google Play Store, sit down, have data, and download Quiz Express Smart Buzzer at the comfort of your home while eating. Simple. Then you sit down. When you do that, just make sure you farabalẹ̀, because I use that word farabalẹ̀. Take it easy with yourself. Register with your name. Now, don't use your nickname or whatever. Register with your name. And once you do that, you still need to relax. Then you will now go back to the Facebook page where we discuss like this every day. Where we discuss like this every day about sport and all. That is where the pin would come outside. So you need to always be observant on the show. Don't just watch the show and buzz out immediately. Stay on the show to get your pin. Now, once you get your pin, you go back to your app and put your pin there. Now, once you do that, it's quite easy for you. Then you are free to start playing the game.
Soccer Master is making it very, very easy because the schedule is of every Friday evening by 7 p.m. Last week Friday, I was very, very amazed when this guy just messaged me like, Soccer Master has done so well for him. And I said, guy, waiting what happened? Because me, I was just there monitoring how the game is going on. And then the guy said, one of his friends is getting married tomorrow, and he's been wondering how you attend the wedding is cashless. And then the message came through that the game show will be hosting by 7 p.m. on Friday. And luckily for him, he won. So I want you to help me educate the fans out there.
I think
more about how they have to be conversant, how they have to use their football knowledge to win large sum of money every Friday. Like you just have to cash out. You are not paying #1.
No, not a dime. You're actually not paying a dime to register. Like I said before, you just need to have your Google Play Store, have data to download this app, Quiz Express Smart Buzzer. And once you do that, register. Make sure you get your pin on the Facebook page. The Facebook page, the name is Soccer Master on the Facebook page. While watching, our analysis every day on the show. On Friday, we kick off the game show at 7 p.m. is the time. Now, guys, quickly, we just have 3 winners with what? What point am I talking about? The perfect score. The perfect score is the score. We need 3 winners with the perfect score, and you earn yourself 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. Guys, quickly, Soccer Master is not resting on their hours. They are planning, to stake that money to a bigger level, 50, 100, in fact 200. Now by that time, maybe in the next 3 months, that's when we'll now be able to, a simple token. You will just register with a token. Even 1 million naira. Wow.
On a Friday night.
On a Friday night.
We have to go and double.
And by that time, that's just maybe in the next 3 months. And by that time, you just register with a simple token. But for now, you're not registering with anything at all. It's very simple. Soccer Master is the name of the brand, but the app name is Quiz Express Smart Buzzer. Quiz Express Smart Buzzer. Register with your name and also get the pin on the Facebook page. Every Friday by 7 p.m. the game will kick off. The perfect score is what we are looking for. Just 3 people will earn 5,000 naira. And make sure you share this post to somebody, and somebody needs to see this, and somebody needs to hear about how you can earn with the knowledge of football.
To buttress what Sport Paparazzi has said there, all you have to do is, if you are using an Android phone, go to your Apple Play Store, download the Smart Buzzer Quiz Express. Quiz Express, as I spelled it, QUIZX PRESS. Quiz Express Smart Buzzer. Download that. Your original name, don't go and write young man. Just put Adeshola Animashan. Put your own name like that. If that your name is Sakariyao Abiola, put Sakariyao. Don't go and put Superstar Boy, so that when you want to win your prize, your name will be on your account. That's number 1. After putting your name, stay on the show on the Friday on our Facebook page, Soccer Master Facebook page, like you're watching us right now. On Friday evening, stay on to the show, because that is where you have your pin to compete in the game. You are not the only person that will be playing the game. We have players around the world that will be answering the same question you are answering. So you have to be smart and be fast in answering your questions. This is the question. You have option A, B, C, D. Boom, you pick your answer, you go to the next one. And by the time you have your score line, we are going to pick the 3 perfect scoreline, who is going to have a chance to cash out on the Friday night to go and pop champagne? Miami, it is part of enjoyment. Amazing. Now let's go to the world of football entirely, where our own superstar boy, they said, long man waiting alpha. You be like, I say, Osimhen, they give you money. I say it is what is trending. Last year we have one of our superstar boys trending, our lady, which is Asisat Oshoala. Even this year, do you believe that Asisat Oshoala has won his first silverware for the Barcelona Feminine, because he's doing very, very well.
And she also scored.
She also scored. Amazing. So Agbabola is not taking it very easy out there, because he said he's planning to win his sixth African Player of the Year. Amazing. That woman has broken. He has met the record, broke it, and he's trying to make. He has made one, and he's trying to extend it.
The record, amazing.
You think Asisat Oshoala is going to stop very soon?
You know, maybe just in the injury constraint and all, and I think she needs to bring that form of the Barcelona Feminine into the Super Falcons. I think that's what we need right now, because most of the time when she's playing for the Super Falcons, we don't see that prowess anymore. Doing like when she was very young, then when we knew Asisat Oshoala for the Super Falcons that time, you know, banging in goals. But most of the time she comes in with injury problems. She's not scoring goals. She's not making assists for the Super Falcons. But we need her to bring that, you know, that form from the Barcelona Feminine down to the Super Falcons.
Yes. Before I dive into the my Super Eagles star boy, Victor Osimhen. You know, I will not end my day without talking about Victor Osimhen. He's my brother from Las Gidi. We used to sell the same pure water. He sold pure water. Me, I'm still selling pure water for Soccer Master. Before we dive into that, the IMC, the NFF has extended the IMC regime, because they said they have to stay till the end of the season. IMC, the third week now in the business. Are you enjoying their job? The interim management committee.
I would say, you know, the league has been fantastic, but the idea of the Group A and Group B is not something we are still enjoying right now. We need a concrete reason why that is being done.
That's number one.
A very concrete reason.
Ibrahim Gusau, the chairman of the NFF, said he's extending their contract till the end of the season, having an interim management. If they are doing well, he said he's going to put them there permanent. As the league management committee. Now, it is out of their condition is that they felt like we are out of the calendar. We started our league very late. That's why we are having the abridged league. But now, do you think with these 3 games that has gone, where do you think LMC is going to take us? Do you see a future with IMC, the interim management committee?
If like our president said, he said if he says that there's so much commitment and, you know, it's growing. I mean, if the league is growing to what is, I think, to what he wants it to be, I think he's saying it will keep them. So why not? If at the end of the day, we as the fans and also we as analysts are saying that, okay, there's a great growth in this system, why not? Why not keep them? But if we're not enjoying the game, we're not seeing growth, we're not seeing great improvement, why keep them? You know,
one positive I'm seeing in that is there was a game that happened in Nasarawa during the week where Nasarawa lost 3-0. Okay. It is very hard to see an away team defeat an home team at that large sum of goals, and there is no fight. There is no query. There is nothing. The match went on. So I think IMC has instilled some fear,
some discipline now.
Discipline. So I want to give that to the IMC. That is the interim management committee. That is holding and backing up with the Nigerian Premier Football League. It's not Nigerian Premier Football League, NPFL. Yeah. Now let's dive into our own star boy, Victor Osimhen, who Manchester United said Osimhen is very, very expensive, because Napoli are standing that anything less than 100 million euros, they are not selling Victor Osimhen. If Napoli is not selling Victor Osimhen for anything less than 100 million euros, and the offer that is coming is not up to 100 million euros, that means Victor Osimhen is still under contract and you have to stay in Napoli. Is that not too tough? Is that not going to be a tough ground?
No, I think it's going to be a tough ground, because I think at the end of the day, if he lift the the title with Naples at this time around, great improvement for his side, for his record, and also. But I think it would give a great boost for him to say, let's try other leagues. Let's see what can happen. Let me try my hands and all that, competition and all. Not that it's not playing in the UEFA Champions League. Not that it's not playing quality football, but you just want to try something else. Let's see the experience again and all. I would say something. I would say, that tag is not too much for a striker banging in goals. Okay. If you can sign players that at the end of the day are not seeing their worth in their club side. They're signing a player for 100, they're signing a player for 50, 80, and they're not producing goals, they're not banging in goals. And they just have one technique, that is to, dance and cut the ball into the net. Why not sign Osimhen for 200?
This is where I want to come in and attack my sports paparazzi because I know he has it in the bank for me. Now, you said he's banging in goals in Naples.
Yeah, giving assist.
Yes, he's giving assist in Naples. He has a chance of winning the title in Naples. He's playing UEFA Champions League in Naples. Why do you think he needs to do that?
For experience purpose. That's the question you ask. You ask me, why did Ronaldo leave Manchester United? You won the Champions League. You won your Ballon d'Or there. You won the Premier League there. You have achieved so much there. So why leave? You ask me again, why did you leave Real Madrid? You won the Champions League. So experience. You just want to gain more experience, enjoy more football. You ask me, why did Messi leave FC Barcelona? We can say maybe because of the financial display going around those periods and all blah blah blah. You get me? But I can understand that at the end of the day, you need to gain more experience. Just enjoy football generally. Don't just stick to one place. I know everybody thought Messi would stick down to FC Barcelona at the end of the day. No, we can sit down and say maybe one of the reasons why he left was because maybe to cut down financial wages to help Barcelona and the likes like that. But experience will do justice to you. Look, man, if you're playing for Manchester United, you will want to leave one day.
Now, let me say this because I always like to argue with this guy because I don't know. Now, Victor Osimhen, yes. Napoli said is 100 million or no deal. Now, Manchester United need a striker. In fact, they still need a striker.
Yeah, they need a striker.
But they cannot afford to pay 100 million. What will be the deal?
That is. I would say to Manchester United, that is abysmal. You don't do that. You can't. You can't tell me you cannot sign Osimhen for 100 million. You can pay for Anthony for 100. Come on, you don't do that. Now you sign a Sancho for how much? For how much?
Close to 80 million.
Close to 80, and you can't sign an Osimhen for. Come on, no man, you don't do
that. That's it for the end of today's Naija Baller segment. I'm still your humble guy, Adeshola Animasha Longmas. Thank you for staying tuned with us, and wait for the third segment where we are going to give you more and more and talk about what is going on in the round of football. I still love you, and I know you love me too. Back for now.
Welcome to Soccer Master for the love of football, and welcome to the third segment of today's episode. I'm sure you're enjoying the show. Likewise, I'm also enjoying the show myself. And please, if you're enjoying the show, drop a love emoji for us. Let's say the buzzers. Thank you so much. I can see the comment section rolling already. Remember, in the second segment, we discussed about and downloading one application. And that application can help you earn yourself a whooping sum of 5,000 naira every Friday on the show by 7 p.m. The perfect score is what we're looking forward to. Just 3 people can earn the sum of 5,000 naira with the perfect score. The name of the app is, and quickly, a Quiz Express Smart Buzzer. That's the app. And download it, register with your name, get your pin on the Facebook page on the show, go back and drop that pin on your application and start playing the game, and you can win yourself 5,000 naira. Guys, quickly, the third segment, I will do it every day on the show. We look at the stories making the rounds today in the world of football. And we're kicking off immediately with one man, the star man, the man, I felt maybe the World Cup would be a major setback for him, but I'm so happy for what the coach of PSG did, giving him time off. I like that. Give him time off. Yeah. Enjoy the games. Go do your thing. Come back to the team. Now, people might see it as, say, my boy, say now you be president of France. What's up? But I think that's the best thing you can do for a player of that pedigree. Just allow him. Take time off, enjoy the game, then come back.
I still don't know who you are talking about.
I'm talking about one man, Kylian Mbappe. The man scored 5 goals yesterday, the first PSG player to score 5 goals in a game. Amazing.
Amazing. Kylian Mbappe is someone we have to talk about a lot because that guy has been banging in goals. And after Eli Brotana scored 3 goals in the weekend, I know Kylian Mbappe wants to reply that we are having another Messi and Ronaldo fight very soon. But yes, after, there is this story that is going around that Lionel Andres Messi will not extend his contract with Paris Saint-Germain and all, because he's feeling like he's in the shadow of Kylian Mbappe. Because you remember the contract Kylian signed last season with all these bodyguards and all. So probably this is making Messi a little bit uncomfortable. And you remember that Kylian is a son of the soil. He's a France born and he's loved in France. So probably this is why Messi is not extending. But then the person they are giving the backup to, the person they are supporting, has to put a message through. If message is not there, I will do.
So I think that's what he's doing.
Kylian became the first ever player that will score 5 as in 1, 2, 3, 4 paparazzi.
Amazing.
5 goals. You don't joke.
5 goals.
You'll be standing for, you know if you score 5 goals.
No, standing for, score 5 goals. Standing for, no, score 5.
What is standing for?
Also, block me.
Kylian Mbappe scored 5 goals and he's the first Paris Saint-Germain player to do that. And he has passed a message.
Yeah, a message
already that if there is no Messi, there is Kylian Mbappe. And probably there is this story going around that it is possible for Kylian Mbappe to win the Ballon d'Or. Is it too early for that, or do you think there is a Messi constraint somewhere? Because Messi won the World Cup, Messi won the Golden Boy Award, and that means it is possible that whatever PSG is winning, Kylian Mbappe is not winning alone. Messi is winning alone. So what is the, do you
I think the contraction there would be too difficult for Kylian Mbappe to lift the Ballon d'Or this time around in the process of Messi lifting the World Cup. If Messi did not lift the World Cup, we can say, okay, I think let's give it to Kylian Mbappe. But this time around, you know, people will say he won the World Cup, he won the Golden Boot, PSG are lifting the trophy, he's also lifting the trophy. So they will not compare what has Kylian Mbappe achieved aside from. They will try to, you know, make levels to that. But I hope it works out for him. You know, people that are voting are the club captains, you know, coach, and other journalists also voting. So I feel that if they say Messi rests, I'm going to give this young man. I think it's due for it.
But do you think Messi should be expecting the number 8?
I don't want him to lift it. I don't know why. I don't just want him to
Messi lift fans will not want to hear that.
I don't just want. Let's give it to somebody else. You know, we're tired of that face.
We are tired of seeing Messi carrying the Ballon d'Or. Okay, now you are pleading.
I'm pleading. I'm pleading now. All Messi fans, please, I beg you. Guys, moving away from that quickly. This man is always talking, and you know, when I looked at his, I think he still have a better win percentage than Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard as a manager.
He managed only for one football club.
Valencia, you know. But the win, it seems like you don't like the man already. We're talking about Gary Neville. He talks too much. I won't lie to you, Logba. He talks too much.
He's doing his job.
I understand, but he talks too much. Now, guys, we're looking at the topic now. He's saying that, you know, Arsenal will not leave the title. Man U will be second on the table. Manchester City will be the first to leave the title. And, you know, Newcastle will drop down to Europa spots.
Okay.
Now, Longman, you know, I don't know where he saw his future from, but we ourselves, we have a crystal ball too.
Yeah.
Longman, looking at your crystal ball, would you support what Gary Neville is saying?
First and foremost, I don't want you to insult Gary Neville because he talks too much or all that.
No, come on, it's not an insult. A normal analyst, and Owen, Michael Richard, Michael Phillips will tell you he talks too much. Come on. Even Ronaldo said it too, that he talks too much.
Listen,
come on,
now.
Come on.
He's doing his job.
That's not an insult. I want you to rephrase that statement. Okay. That's not an insult.
I want you to take away the statement that you said he talks too much. I want you to believe that he's doing his job.
Okay.
And that is his job.
Okay.
That's number one. And number two, in this line of job, especially when you talk about football, journalism, and law, you have reference.
Yeah.
Which is, you have to say, okay, this thing has happened before.
That's why it must happen again.
Again, okay. Yes. Now, first and foremost, he said Mancity is going to win the league. He has something to back that up.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and that is, we all know how good Arsenal is to bottle the league. It's easier for them to bottle the league.
And so it's very easier for them to drop the lead.
So he has a reference of saying Arsenal. Okay. The only problem I'm having with that point is saying Manchester United will be second, Arsenal will be third. I don't think Arsenal can be that poor to lose the first spot and lose the second spot. I'm not saying that. So saying Man City will win the league, he has a point in that. Then he's saying Newcastle will not make top four, that Tottenham will come to the fourth. He might say Tottenham will come to the fourth because we remember the woeful performance Tottenham had last season before the hire Antonio Conte. And Antonio Conte from number 8 took them to the fourth position. So I think he's using that as a reference that they can do it again. So, and Newcastle has never been where they have before. I'm seeing Newcastle dropping out of the top four because, yes, there will be pressures. there will be injuries, there will be suspensions. Yes, they are not performing, they are not playing in the Europe presently. Yes, they are out of the Carabao Cup, but they are out of the FA Cup as well, which means all their focus now is on the league. But nevertheless, the pressure will come in and they might drop off. So if my own top four, I would say Arsenal is winning the league.
Okay.
Mancity is going to be second.
Okay.
I think Man United will be third.
Okay.
And I'm in the midst of picking Newcastle
or Chelsea.
Chair what? I'm in the midst of picking either Newcastle,
okay,
Fulham,
okay,
or Liverpool.
Liverpool, okay.
Yes, because I know Liverpool always have a way of fighting it off,
okay.
And I know Jurgen Klopp will actually fight. So it's between Newcastle, Fulham, or Newcastle, Tottenham, Liverpool, Fulham.
Okay.
That four spots
for the fourth.
I'm not. Chelsea is even far because yes, they are bringing in players and all that. The highest Chelsea can get this season is the Europa League spots.
Amazing. All right, guys. Those are the words of Longland. Guys, quickly give me your own top four. From the winner down to the second, third, and fourth. I want to see your top four listed down for me in the comment section. And list it down for me in the comment section. Guys, quickly, every day on the show, I will do it. We plead that you share across the world. We're on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, also on YouTube. Please and please share Soccer Master to somebody today and you can win something on the show. Talking about sharing, yesterday we gave a shout out to one of our own biggest fans, one of our big fans that has been supporting us in sharing our post the most. And actually, he won a prize for sharing it. And I know you can also win a prize for sharing it the most. Why, what does it take you to just press the share button and start sharing? Share to this group, share to that group, share to this friend, share to that friend. And the moment you are sharing, Soccer Master is taking note of that. And yes, you can be the person that shared it the most and win our prize for today. And probably you can also have a shout out there to be one of our fans that has been active and be supporting us on this show. All right, amazing, guys. Quickly, I know Soccer Master will want to, agree with me on this, and let's say it goes. If you're a constant fan, you keep sharing, you keep winning on the show, we can bring you to the studio. Join us on the seats and let's discuss together. Let's see how prowess you can be on the studio, and let's rub minds together and laugh and gist. Not only that, we call this show the game show because yes, you guys might have forgotten that we talk football and then we ask questions about football and you have a chance of winning. Which means if you are one of our biggest fans that share this post the most, you can have a chance to come to the hot seat, answer our football questions, and win a sum of 100,000 naira. Amazing. Don't sleep on it. If you know you are very versatile in football, you are very vibrant about your football club, why not just keep sharing this post and have a chance to come to the studio, answer football questions about your football club, and have a chance of winning 100,000 naira. You cannot come to this studio and go home empty-handed. That one day. Possible. So the only chance you can get to this studio is sharing this post to the largest world out there. Amazing. Guys, quickly wrapping up today's show. Just one more topic for you, and that's the sacking of Frank Lampard already. We saw it coming, but what I did not see coming was the win percentage. I want to ask, was it too early, or I don't understand, was it the system of Everton that made him have a woeful performance at Everton? Yeah, first and foremost, I want to say this. Everton were slow in sacking Frank Lampard, but I think they gave him a chance of what he did for them last season because he took them out of relegation last season. And presently, he has taken them back to that relegation spot because Everton are sitting at the 20th on the table, which means it's very, very bad. And whoever is taking them out of there will have to sign a larger contract. You have to spend money because generally now today is 24. It's wrapping up already. It's wrapping up. They need players, and then I think they signed Danjuma already from Villarreal. So Danjuma that Frank Lampard signed, and another manager will be using. So I think the manager felt like he did well last season. Why not trust him to do it again? It is late for sacking him. But then I think Lampard didn't learn enough. He didn't. You felt he would have just left Chelsea, go more to learn before taking up another job? That is just it. Okay, he did well before the Chelsea job in Derby. And then at Chelsea, he did very well with the materials he had. Then he got the sack. We have managers that goes for vacation. Yeah, true. I want to go and learn more and all that. This Morocco manager said he attended conferences with Mikel Arteta. So I think Lampard should just rest a little bit now and let's see what comes out of it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying connected to Soccer Master for the love of football. That's a wrap already. And we're discussing about Frank Lampard's sack, and we know that Longman is saying, I think it was just high time for him to go and learn more on the job. Guys, thank you for staying connected to Soccer Master for the love of football. Please and please, I want you to share to somebody and let somebody know about Soccer Master. I remain the Radio Paparazzi on the MRC, and I have Logman saying,
thank you for staying with us. I love you guys, and I remember humble self, Adeshala Animation, your football dictionary, your football. I love you.